we are back again with what feels like yet another update for the channel. It feels like I'm doing one of these way too often, but I've got to, considering I'm just not, well, I should say I haven't been uploading very regularly over the past few months, but that is about to change because, as everyone is probably aware at the moment, we are currently in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. And because of that, it's brought upon a few changes for the channel. Now, that will be mostly positive because of what it will mean for content-wise, but a few negatives in terms of me personally. So let's just get straight into it immediately. So, originally, I had actually planned for a video to come up around about sometime for this week, where it was going to be a channel update video, where I was going to inform all of you guys that I would be off for 2 weeks. Whilst I was away in Andorra, away with my dad. I was meant to be doing ski instructing for the first week, and then the second week I was just going to be with my dad, just skiing around the mountain, just enjoying my holiday. And of course, as you all very well know, with the midst of this pandemic, my holiday basically got cancelled. The ski resort that I was meant to go to shut around about 2 weeks ago, and then not long after that they banned travel into Spain, which is where I was meant to be flying to get into Andorra, because Andorra is a landlocked mountainous country with no airport, so you had to fly to Spain to then get a bus to Andorra. And because I couldn't fly into Spain, I was basically screwed. And then me and my dad, we tried to organise a flight for France, but then France went into lockdown as well. So basically I couldn't go regardless. So yeah, that's not happening. So that made me scrap that update video. And then of course the virus has just increased in its intensity from there onwards, and now it's got to the point where obviously my homeland of the UK is currently in the midst of a 3-week lockdown. And so because of that, it's meant that my university finished early. I believe at the time of recording this on the 30th, my university stopped doing face-to-face lectures about 2 weeks ago, and then at the end of that week, basically all schools and universities were shut. So because of that, I came home last Friday, and so because of that, I've spent the last week at home completely. I've moved all my stuff down from Manchester, which means I'm not up there anymore. I'm based back home, safe and sound with mum and dad at the moment in isolation. And so that means that basically from this point onwards, guys should be seeing videos more frequently, because obviously I'll be home now, I'll have more free time on my hands. Obviously I've still got to do my uni work, because unfortunately, unlike all of you guys that are doing your GCSEs and A-levels where you get all that stuff marked based on what you did previously, I've still got to finish all of my uni stuff. So that still applies to me. So obviously I'm going to be doing that in the meantime, but it means that because I can't leave my house without going for food or going for a jog, it means that hopefully it should mean that we'll get a lot more content on this channel, which is very good to see. And mainly just because I want to bring content to you guys as we're going through these very harsh and uncertain times. I just wanted to at least be bringing some enjoyment to you guys, because obviously I know you're going to be home for a lot of the time, especially people in Europe or in America who are obviously going through this at the moment, and you know, they're going to be wanting to watch things to lift their mood or to take their mind off this situation. And so I just really want to make content that's hopefully going to make people do that and be able to engage people as we go through all of this together. So in terms of videos that I have planned for the channel, a lot of it's just videos that I've wanted to do for a while, but I've just not had the time to do. Of course, I had my Arrow tribute video, which I did originally have planned. And then, of course, with the whole pandemic going on me with uni work, it's got a bit confused, got lost in translation. I am still working on it, and obviously with now I'll have more time to do that. So, of course, that is still coming. I am still going to be doing my Arrow Season 8 review, because I was meant to do that a while ago, but as I mentioned in my Altered Carbon Season 2 review, I lost the audio for that, and I haven't recorded it since, but I will do that soon. I want to get all that Arrow stuff over and done with, just so I can kind of put all the Arrow stuff to one side at the moment, because of course it's over now. It's been a while since the finale, so I can just kind of end the talk for Arrow on this channel for a while, just so I can talk about a few other things. I was going to do a review for quite a few of the big movies that were meant to be coming out over the summer, starting with No Time to Die, which was actually meant to release here in the UK this Thursday, but of course it's been pushed back to November. So yeah, yeah, and all these movies just getting delayed left, right, and centre. It's absolutely insane. It's honestly unprecedented. I do have a recent movie review that's going to be coming up on the channel, because I recently did watch Bloodshot. The less said about that movie, the better. But I will be doing a review for it, because wow, That movie was so bad, it was amazing. But yeah, I'll be doing a review for that. I recently watched Angels Fallen as well. I also have a series in mind planned as well because, of course, Christopher Nolan's new movie Tenet is still scheduled to release this year, and I was going to do something where I review all of Nolan's movies in preparation for Tenet, because of course I've already done a ranking of Nolan's films, but I really also want to get the chance to properly dissect each of his movies one by one, and the main reason I want to do that is because it means that I can talk in depth about The Prestige, which is a film that I've really wanted to make a very in-depth analytical video on for quite some time, because as you guys know, it's my favourite Christopher Nolan movie, and I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure at the end of my Christopher Nolan ranking video, I did promise like a separate video on The Prestige, which, again, like a lot of things on this channel, I just never got around to making, so it would kind of act as the perfect excuse to finally get around to that video, because I do want to make that, and so if I have this review series of all of Nolan's movies, it creates the perfect scenario for that in the lead up to Tenet, of course providing that it still releases this year. And as well, I wanted to make Blade Runner 2049 video. I'll probably be saving that one till later on in the year for when we eventually get to the release of June, again pending that it still releases this year. Weirdly enough, I want to talk about a show that I've never really talked about here on this channel before, but I really want to do a few videos on, mainly because at the moment there's been a lot of rewatches for it set up by the community, like the fan community of this TV show over the past few weeks for the anniversary of certain episodes, and that is actually Doctor Who, because recently I've been on a bit of a rewatch spree with that. I recently started rewatching the whole series from series 1, and of course, like as I mentioned earlier, there's been a few rewatches of certain episodes. There was a rewatch of the Rose episode on Thursday to celebrate its 15th anniversary. As the day I'm recording this, there was a rewatch of Vincent and the Doctor in anniversary of Van Gogh's birthday. It's just kind of really re-kicked in my love for Doctor Who, and I do want to talk about Doctor Who because it is a show that means a lot to me. It has a very special place in my heart, and I've never really talked about it on this channel. So yeah, probably going to be making some videos about that, and hopefully convincing a certain fellow YouTuber to finally get off his arse and watch the entire show, considering the whole first 10 seasons are literally sat there on his Netflix account completely unwatched. But yeah, just expect a lot of content on this channel, and just for me to be posting a lot more regularly, which is really my aim, because now I really do not have an excuse anymore. I can't even turn around now and say, oh sorry guys, I'm going out partying, because I literally cannot physically leave my house unless I'm going shopping or for a jog. That's pretty much it for this update video. Again, just really wanting to be more consistent with my uploads, and hopefully starting from now, when this update comes out, you guys will be seeing a lot more videos more frequently from me. And just, like I say, trying to find a way to entertain people as we go through these quite uncertain times, and just kind of bringing some levity to it, whether it's us talking about something that we enjoy, or you guys watching me completely losing my mind over something I hate. At least if there's some form of enjoyment to take our minds off what's going on, then that is all great for me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this update video. Again, please stick around, because I promise I will be posting a lot more regularly on the channel, so keep your eyes out for that. Click the notification bell so you don't miss a single upload from me, and with that being said, I'll see you all again for the next video. Goodbye.